Yeah! Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of Manga After Dark. What's good, y'all? Hope everyone's week's going well. Shout out to TCB Scans. It's Wednesday. I was not expecting to react to One Piece on a Wednesday. I mean, you've done it plenty of times, but, the Thursday releases, line with my school schedule, so it's all good. But, I have a nice gap today. And I saw that One Piece was out, so I was like, yo, if I'm here, you're here. Pirate Hour is upon us. Thank you so much for walking with me. So without further ado, let's dive into the chapter of One Piece, chapter 1084. With again them spoiler ass titles, Oda. Even like the title's like fucking Assassination Attempt of a Celestial or something like that. Oda, like come on, like dog, like you could have named this chapter something, like give it something like I don't know, Sabo's Adventure in the Holy Lands. Leave it at that. Something like that. I don't know. But come on, Oda, spoiler ass titles. Who can guess what's in this chapter? What is it about? I don't know. I guess Oda. Dog, you've been giving us heat for a while, but these titles, Oda, chill. So let me go into the chapter. Luffy looks kind of dope with the cover page. Luffy has a nice cool sword, a nice red like feather jacket with like a skull chain with king on it. I love how every time like there's someone holding a skull, it's like, oh, it's Oda foreshadowing death in this character. Skulls are kind of cool. I don't know, like maybe Luffy dies at the end. That'd be kind of bittersweet in my opinion, but possible. Another color page. We got all the ladies of the One Piece world. They're missing any. Where's Big Mom? Oda. Where's Lin? Come on, don't play. Make sure I'm not missing her. Actually, not Oda. You bugging? Where's Lin? Yamato. Why did Yamato join the crew? That still pisses me off. Like not having Yamato on the Straw Hats literally still pisses me off. But I digress. So let's dive in. Chapter 1084 of One Piece. The attempted murder of a celestial dragon. Who took out the guards as one guy's like legit on fire? I wonder who. Inside Pangea Castle at the Holy Lands of Merijoy. And there's like an alert. Yeah, there's a bunch of fodder on the ground. Sabo, pants. You're Sabo, right? What? Oh, it's Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie. I think we're both after the same thing, so let's skip the small talk. They broke into the guards' quarters and stole the slave collar keys, so Bonnie and Sabo running together. I did hear about Kuma-san having a daughter. I've always tried to keep tabs on Revolutionary Army activities, so this is Bonnie. That's how I know you're trustworthy. I'll leave it to you guys to get Dad's body to safety. So then this is Sabo talking to Karasu, one of Karasu's crows. Karasu, whoosh, yes. Then Bonnie, what the? The mission complete. Deliver the keys and tell Morley to get Kuma and the others back to HQ as soon as they're free. Then then Karasu replies, what about you, Sabo? Sabo responds, I'll be right behind you after I'm done here. Understood. Be careful. And the crow's taking the keys away. Sabo continues, what's your next move, Bonnie? Then Bonnie responds, I'm off to Egghead to see whether Vegapunk has a way to restore Dad's mind. And if he can't, then someone behind him goes, there they are, and Sabo looks behind them. That was fast. This is observation hockey. So Sabo like jumps up on the ledge. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw something, and there's guards running past. Pants. It feels like there are fewer guards than ever around here. We're too short-handed to cover a tower this big. Then Bonnie to Sabo, I owe you one. Haven't you heard you can blame you-know-what for that? What's that mean? So there's less guards, and you could blame you-know-what for that. Interesting. And they go, what's that mean? Then when the fighter responds, they're all gone because they saw it. Oh, Oh, these people saw Emu. Oh, so anyone sees Emu gets clapped up apparently. Well, I'm assuming they're referring to Emu, but interesting that they're referring to Emu as it. Interesting. They're all gone because they saw it. Saw what? The legendary Phantom Room. You idiot! Don't talk nonsense like that. And Sabo's up above. So maybe it's not referring to Emu. So the room itself. So I'm guessing it's Emu's bedroom or quarters or some office space. Interesting. So it's a legendary space. Interesting, or like a folk legend type deal possibly. So Sabo hears all of this. Obviously, thanks. So this is Sabo continuing. Eggheads in the New World. We're heading in the opposite direction. Good luck on your voyage. Bonnie responds, it's a little odd to see a radical revolutionary acting so friendly. Well, we're both determined to save the same person. Yeah, look after my dad for me. Uh-oh. That's actually Beastly wrote with all the Gorosei lined up. King Cobra of Arabasta, what have you come to ask? Perhaps I should start from the beginning, Cobra responds. As you are aware, the organization known as the World Government was founded 800 years ago when 20 different monarchs came together. Their families all promptly moved to Mary Joy's to live as one clan, referred to as the Celestial Dragon. The mustache dude is just scowling as he's listening. And we got the Gandalf. Yeah, Gandalf looking dudes listening. The ones responsible for the creation of the world, and as such, they have ruled over their creation ever since. We got Gandhi. Internally, the 20 were considered equal, and to ensure that no individual dictator would rise up among them, they installed the empty throne. Each of them placed a weapon around the throne to symbolize their vow to never try to sit upon it. So all the Gorosei like, this motherfucker's giving us a history lesson. Like, you can see the indignity on all of their faces as Cobra is giving the oral history of the One Piece world. So this is the lore behind why it was the empty throne. So Cobra continues. At the same time, New World families were handpicked to rule the nations that the founders could no longer preside over. Those families are still in power to this day. In order to ensure the smooth transition, all references mentioning the previous dynasty's reign were removed from each of the founders' respective home countries. Interesting. I mean, I guess we knew that. No one knew the Yeah, I guess it was a secret that the Don Quixote family ruled over Dressrosa. So this is in line with what we've seen in past. Then Cobra continues. With the sole exception of Arabasta, the monarch at the time was Queen Lily of the House Nefertari, and while her name was immortalized as one of the founding 20, she did not stay to become a celestial dragon. So Queen Lily of the House of Nefertari. So that's the name of their the progenitor of their bloodline. Instead, she was to return to Arabasta to continue her reign, which is why the Nefertari family has continued to act as sovereigns. This also means that only 19 weapons were ever placed around the empty throne. Then the mustached Gorosei, it's all as you say, but what exactly is your point? I've scoured all of my kingdom's ancient texts, but as far as I can tell, all known accounts chronicling the period after the Void Century have one thing in common. Her name isn't mentioned once. Erasing history! Crumble's like, yo, I got that CRT for y'all. And the girl said, we're like, nah, we don't do that critical right now. We don't, nope, we don't talk about that. Yo, also that's sloppy. So like, how do they think that the current Nefertari family is gonna appreciate the fact that like they kind of low key erasing their ancestor from the history books? That's interesting. That like, I mean, I guess like he had to like find these are ancient texts, so you have to like look through them all. That's interesting. I guess it's not doesn't necessarily mean that the world government is the one that scrubbed her name. So I might be jumping the gun here, but that's interesting. That Cobra, someone told. So I'm guessing this is a story that's been told through their bloodline, orally from parent to child. It's not in any of the ancient texts. Interesting. So I'll continue. It appears Queen Lily never made it. So I misinterpreted what he was saying. It wasn't like there were events that she took part of that they omitted her from. It's that she was not there. Period. Hey, yo! It appears Queen Lily never made it home to Arabasta, and all the girls are just lined up looking at him. So Cobra knew he was gonna get clapped. Cobra knew. Like, Cobra said, hey, yo, real talk, I know y'all on some fuck shit. I know. I'm dying, I'm old, I'm in the wheelchair. It is what it is, but then y'all know that I know. Y'all on some fuck shit. I know. Dog, I see y'all. I'm one of y'all. I'm like legit one of y'all. Like, my people just left. But we cousins, kind of. King of some sort. So I see y'all. I know. Can fool some of the people all the time. Can't fool me none of the times, homie. That's what Cobra's like. That's how Cobra is. And the burden of ruling the country fell to her younger brother. Do you have any record of what became of her? Need some Law and Order music. Dun, 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 dun. Olivia Benson and fucking a Stabler. Then the Grosse dude. Then the one with the dreads. To be blunt, 800 years is a very long time ago. Ema was listening! To be blunt, 800 years is a very long time ago. It is true that of the 20 families, the Nefertari line did not move here. However, it was believed that the queen returned back to her country after that decision. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that details about her motives and journey are lost to the annals of history. We simply do not know. Kerbal's like, nah, son. You capping. Cobra, he has a menacing look on his face. In that case, he really doesn't care. In that case, what is the meaning of D? This is like going, they officially, this is like going up to someone and says, yo, what the fuck's happening in Area 51? It's like going to like a high-ranking government official. Just, hey, yo, y'all got aliens in Area 51? Real talk. What's happening there? Like, there's a sign that says if you cross this point, they can shoot you. So what y'all doing over there? Like, real talk, what's happening? You gotta let some of us know. Like, you just can't tell people if you cross this line, you're gonna get shot. And then when someone asks you, like, there's nothing even there. It's like asking for, like, you know how they release redacted files? Like, all right, here's information. They, like, blank out, like, the entire sections, like, the actual information. It's like asking for the redacted files. It's like, yo, I want the unaltered, unedited files. I want who killed Martin Luther King. That's all that black lining. Nah, clear all that stuff up. I want to read the entire document in its entirety. Now they bugging. So let me get back to the chapter. So Cobra, in that case, what is the meaning of D? And they're like, what? The Gandhi. Why do you ask? Look at their faces. They're pressed. Why do you ask? The truth is, the short letter penned by the queen has been passed down from one generation to the next. All the groceries looking. Are they a part of the D clan too? What? All right. So scene transition. Public courtyard, Pangea Castle. Kia! Please stop. It's Kuma. Please, I beg you. So Kuma's like chaining up Shirahoshi. It hurts. Someone help me. He. They got Charles and Roswald. If she keeps squirming, don't hesitate, Pappy. I finally caught myself a giant mermaid. Excellent work, Charles. Oh no, our beloved princess, Shirahoshi. They've got Charlos. Ah, he's ugly. He. I wonder what she eats. I'm Oda. I'm gonna ride you to town every single day. Charles is on horny hours. Wait a minute. And if you don't listen, you'll know nothing but pain. Ouch, that dialogue. Shirahoshi crying, "No, please, someone, anyone, help me." We got the random people looking around. This is bad. Her papa and all the guards are still in the meeting tower. Quick, before something happens. Run away, these cowards. That's so heartless. We didn't see a thing. Hey, mermaid, did you just say no to me? I won't tolerate such defiance. She's a stranger. Forget about her. It's not like she was going to agree to any of our marriage proposals anyway. She's still a child. Oda. Then we got her older brother. Fukuro. Who cares? Out of the way, you spineless algae. It's the delegates from the Ryogo Kingdom. Don't be foolish. You'll doom your country. Oh, they're trying to stop him. Shirahoshi, forgive us, Shirahoshi. We only looked away for a moment. Let's go home and never come back to this rotten place. Big brother! You damn celestial dragons. Do away with the small fry, my invincible slave. Then Kuma fires the laser. Ooh-ah! Whoosh! Boom! All three of the brothers were there. And they all got fodderized. They're still moving. I'll say they all got fodderized. Nope, they're still good. The warlord Bartholomew Kuma. It truly is pitiful to see how far you've fallen. But we can't stop now. Let's do it, Ryoboshi, Manboshi. Yeah. Charlos, get them, Kuma. Who cares if they're royalty? No one will complain if you bury them in money. Besides, they're just fish. Racist. Shirahoshi. Rebecca, that's the baddie from before. So you got Rebecca and then the Tontada dude. Leo. Princess Rebecca, said Shirahoshi. And Rebecca, he's the worst. Don Sai. Hey, Miosgard, I can hit him, right? Miosgard, by all means, I'll take full responsibility. This is a heavy... Whoa! Wait a minute! Don Sai, let's go! Then Miosgard, but a royal like you must show restraint, Prince Fukaboshi. And he's standing in front of Fukaboshi with his arms like... I guess Fukaboshi's going to kill him. We're going... Yeah. And then Fukaboshi just stops in front of him. Charles, Miosgard, you hit me earlier. How could you? Kuma, kill him. When did Kuma... Wait, huh? Did they replace some of the paw pads? Or is this like a new feature? Because like Kuma's not opening his mouth. He's like holding his hand out. But he has like the paw pads. Interesting. And then we got Fukaboshi. What's the difference, Miosgard? We can't just sit back and let him treat our little sister like that. Miosgard, escaping is easier for them. They don't have a country to think about. They're pirates. Tontada, Hashokin secret arts. That's pretty smart. Because like since you're royalty, they could technically just steamroll your entire nation. Send some admirals and just call it a day. But pirates, Don Sai and Leo, yeah, they could. But why would they be invited in the first place, though? I get. If you're the royal government, I guess it makes sense to want the Hoppo Navy on good terms with you. But like you're asking for shit like this to happen when you invite them into your headquarters. Like this is exactly like predictable outcomes of their of bringing the Hoppo Navy inside, especially when you know how weird your celestial dragons are. So like anyone with non country affiliation, they shouldn't be there in the first place. Like this is exactly what you would expect. If you allow a pirate into this space, they're not attached to any group of people, so you don't have to worry about like a genocide being their fault. Just say, yo, I'm piecing this dude up. It is what it is. You can chase my crew if you want. You can chase us. Good luck. We out here in the new world, chilling. Let me continue reading. Don Sai and Leo. They're looking kind of clean. Sir Hoshi, Sir Leo, Sir Sai. They got the onlookers. Don't do it. He's a celestial dragon. And then fucking Charles is looking up. Hammertail, drilled. The drill dragon. What? That's too much. Wait. Mjolnir says they are going to show restraint. That's what Mjolnir said. He said, Fukaboshi, chill, because those two aren't going to kill him. The drill dragon knows like Sai's ultimate attack. What? Also, I'm like low-key, I'm believing that Sai is a conqueror. So I'm like looking into the panel to see there's no like, you know, and make sure there's no conquerors and the fusion happen. Dissect this panel a little bit more, cause I'm a Don Sai conqueror truther, you know. Might not. There's maybe I don't. It ain't, but I don't, who knows? Who knows? Sai, I believe in you. Chen Zhao's look. Chen Zhao was that dude back in that day. These Garp chapters have showed us that like Garp had to train to fight Chen Zhao. Remember that Garp had to train for what, like a month or something, breaking up mountains or some weird shit like that to fight Chen Zhao. So it's in Sai's blood. That's all I'm saying. It's in his blood. They caved Charles's head in. Blah. Charles looks like an accordion. Jesus Christ. You go, Charlos. We're all doomed. That must have killed him. That's what I'm saying. How is he supposed to live? Like, even if he's alive, he'd be like paralyzed from the neck down. I mean, he deserved it. I mean, Charles is a horrible, horrible, horrible person. So if anyone get their neck caved in, it's Charles. It is what it is. Jesus Christ. Says Kuma. Beep, beep, beep. And Admiral's gonna show up for sure. They murdered the Celestial Dragon. Is this the big event from the fucking Grand Fleet? Crippling a Celestial Dragon? What? So Sai and Leo are looking on as Kuma's about to attack. What? Where did Morley come from? So Morley just emerged from the ground and gave Kuma a bear hug. Stop picking on Kuma-chan. Ooh ah, crunch. You don't have to listen to anyone's orders anymore. It's okay. Let's go home together. Morley's crying and Kuma's just emotionless. Then the father looking on. What's going on? How did a giant get here? Morley, I've got the keys from Sabo, so this is the Karasu crow. Okie dokie. Let's head down, Karasu. Hang on, is he an intruder? That's Morley. He's a cat. Green Bull! Wait a minute! No! No! Green Bull! What happened? What? No! Oh! We're going to have to start a dialogue with these new Gen Admirals. We're going to have to start a dialogue about these new Gen Admirals. Kizaru and Signal L's like, nah, stop it, nah. When the Strats got away from Kizaru, it took Rayleigh and Kuma had to pull up. The right hand of the Pirate King and one of the Dragon's strongest operatives had to pull up. And Kizaru was like, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. It is, hey, look. Y'all got it. Y'all take them. We're good. Green Bull. Morley should not be able to 1v1 you. And then dip. Looking clean. He's not even injured. Green Bull. Green Bull, come dog. Regardless if you can use your super AoE attacks, that doesn't matter. Green Bull more should be injured, at least bleeding. Should be like coughing up blood trickling from the nose. He's looking clean. Wow, that's great. We're going to have to start dialogue with these new Gen Admirals. I don't know. Oh, no, I don't know what you're trying to tell us with this. Like, because, like, no matter, even if you want to say, like, the new Gen Admirals are, like, noticeably weaker than the original three that were introduced with, Akainu, Aokiji, Kizaru, I would never imagine a world where, like, say whoever you think the weakest of the original Admirals is, like, most people think it's Kizaru. I would never imagine a world where someone could fight Kizaru in any state for a prolonged period of time and take 0 damage. Like, unless you're Yonko. Like, if Kaido fought Kizaru 1v1, I'll be shocked if Kaido came out unscathed, but you know what? Yeah. It's Kaido. Like, Big Mom versus Kizaru, Big Mom might not take damage. Nah. Kid and Law were able to hurt her. So Kizaru could definitely hurt her. So she'll take that, but like, you know, nothing that crazy. Like, some blood, but she'll get Kizaru out of here. Wow. This is just no damage on Morley whatsoever. This is crazy. It's Morley. It's Morley. He's the captain of the Revolutionary Army. So Morley's gonna sink down. He has his Kuma already. So there's like a commotion. Charles's head is still caved in. Look how they massacred my boy. Is this the real chapter? What? Maybe when he said restraint, he was talking about, like, not killing Charlos. He was talking about restraint as in, you're royalty, so don't kill him, let those two dudes kill him. I assume he was talking about how Leo and fucking Sai were going to leave him alive. Wow. This is crazy. Fucking Roosevelt. Look how they massacred my boy. Then Sai and Shirahoshi are looking on. Then we got Imu just walking up the stairs. What? Great Imu. He just Imu pulled up. So the girls say all turn to look at Imu. Oh no, so this is the girls say responding to Imu. Great Imu. King Cobra is still present. And then Cobra's like, what? The Imu, Lily, thump. No hesitation to sit on the throne. Lily, okay. So there's a non-zero probability that Lily might be Imu. Like that's definitely a possibility. We name dropped this person for a reason. Because obviously it's the anchoring for why King Cobra wants to have this conversation. But Lily, she knows about the D-Clan. She wrote a letter that's been passed down to their family for generations. Imu knows who Lily is, and the fact that Cobra mentioned Lily's name got Imu's attention. Like, wait, like Lily? Oh, Lily and I, we go way back. She's my day one number one. That was Lily was good back in the day. I'll break next week. So chapter notes: Lily and Lily. After some deliberation, we decided to go with Lili, L-I-L-I, as the spelling to better fit in with Vivi and Titi. Lily is common alternative spelling for Lily, L-I-L-Y, in the real world, especially in countries such as France. Like Vivi, the name references a flower. However, the I variation has more potential references. For instance, in Hebrew, it means oath of God. It should be noted that the Japanese there's a caricature which suggests the long I sound. It would not be surprising if Viz go with Lily, L-I-L-Y, as there's no correct version currently. But we will update later if more if more evidence emerges. Pretty good chapter. So, like, again, the Revolution Army was clean this entire arc, which shocks the hell out of me. Like, this is a massive, massive L for the world government. Like, epic L. Like, this is like fire everyone and start over again L. This is bad. This is like Detroit Pistons getting the 5th pick of the draft L. Like, this is bad. Like, wow. Holy, wow. This is a total loss. This is embarrassment. Wow. So remember after Marineford, people were like, oh, if you swap Whitebeard with another Yonko, and then people will modify the discussion point to fit the scenario. So one scenario is with the Yonko pull up to the Holy Lands, what would happen? They'll leave clean. If the Yonkos pull, if any Yonko, if Big Mom pull up to the Holy Lands, she's just clean. Like, this is madness. Like, for the Revs, for the Admirals to be so hand-tied that they can't go all out of the risk. Like, the fact they don't have an evacuation plan. Like, I don't understand adding real-world logic to a fictional universe. But one, if the people in the world government knows that they cannot fight a battle on their home turf at all, you need to have observation hockey wizards just, like, stationed all over the place to make sure no one's sneaking in, first of all. Until you have a way to get the Celestial Dragons out the fucking way. Like, Bluno, hey dog, Dordo, all these motherfuckers out of here. Like, like the idea that the Admirals are so hamstrung that they're just like, we can't do nothing against these dudes because we have to go all out, and we can't go all out, we're just fucked. Wow. This is crazy. Moy is just moving throughout the Holy Lands. Clean. Green Bull or not. So it's pretty cool. So we got a lot of information how the progenitor of the Nefertari family never made it back to Arabaster. She went to she was at the Holy Lands, never stabbed her sword down. That was it. That was the end of her story. Interesting. So either Emu was alive back then, so Emu will have like, oh, I remember what happened to Lily. I killed her. Mwahaha. There's an off chance, slight, but Lily could be Emu. That's a possibility. But interesting. Also, the D knows there's something about the D clan in the letter. So it could be that Lily's signature is like Lily D Nefertari, and that's why he's asking about the Willa D. Or maybe she referenced something about the D clan in the letter. This is pretty cool. And Sabo hears about this. He knows about the phantom throne room. Okay. So this is how Sabo pulls up to that room. So Sabo's gonna. So I mean, we know Sabo saw Emu, but did he clash with the other Gross members? Because remember, Sabo was injured when we saw him in Lelucia, and he's not injured now. So was Sabo 1v5 the Gorose for a period of time? Oh, you gotta show that. If Sabo's 1v5, I mean, he ain't gonna show it. Because we're not gonna see the Gorose do cool stuff until they're fighting. But this is a pretty cool setup chapter. It's like it doesn't have as much as like the heights of the other chapters, but it's still pretty good chapter information and lore wise. The plot's moving pretty quickly. We're getting a good chunk of this flashback, and the flashback is still going to go on from the looks of it. We're definitely going to see a continued conversation between COBRA and Emu, which is crazy. We might get an Emu face reveal. Most likely not, but we might get like a better indication of Emu's like gender. That might be what we get. Whether or not maybe it's a clear male, clear female, make the silhouette more clearer. Some more details possibly. But Emu looks weird. Like Emu's entire body looks weird. Even if like Emu's a woman, the body's still weird. So it's like maybe there's a race of people we haven't met yet. Or maybe all the clothes makes Emu's body look weirder than what it is. But let me know what y'all think about the chapter below. There's a lot of interesting developments that happened in this chapter. Yeah, even in the last chapter, like Emu's head looks like the crown is so crazy long that makes Emu's eyes look like they're in the wrong spot of their body. It looks like Emu's eyes are coming out with like their clavicles or something like that. Like the entire like this crown is crazy. It's a pretty dope last panel with Emu sitting in the throne. It is pretty dope. But let me know what y'all think about the chapter in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Peace out. Manga After Dark out.